Turning now to the coronavirus pandemic, and as always, we are here to give you the facts, not the fear. The state reporting more than 2,800 new cases of COVID-19 just yesterday, along with 11 new deaths. Now, it's nice to see a number that didn't actually break records this time, right? But we're still in the thick of this pandemic, guys. This past week was still the deadliest week this month, with 333 fatalities alone. That's more than double the deaths in any other week in July. So what has increased is the number of people receiving care at the hospital. That's the orange line that you see right here on this graph going across your screen. More than 100 people were admitted to the hospital, and right now 3,200 people are receiving medical care. Now here's a look at the top coronavirus stories we're following this Tuesday morning.
I'm Tracy Potts. Money for testing, schools, small business loans, and Americans $1,200 checks with a big drop in unemployment benefits. That is what Republicans are proposing for their coronavirus relief package, dropping those unemployment bonuses from $600 to $200 a week. They're setting up a big fight with Democrats with a deadline to get it done at the end of this week.
Negative result. U.S. Senate candidate John Ossoff confirms his COVID-19 test results came back negative. Ossoff took the test after his wife tested positive. He says his wife Alicia, who was a doctor, is doing okay. He tweeted that she's actually still working with patients remotely while fighting the virus.
I'm John Sheeran. Is the end of the pandemic in sight? Final tests are underway in Georgia and across the country on 2 of the potential vaccines. Tens of thousands of volunteers getting the shots. Volunteers in high-risk exposure jobs like medical workers and grocery store workers to see if the vaccines keep them virus-free. The government already mass-producing stockpiles of potential vaccines, so the ones that do get FDA approval can hit the market right away, maybe by the first of the year.
And as John mentioned, thousands of volunteers are part of this trial. Volunteers will not know if they're getting the real shot or a placebo version. All right, so after 2 doses, though, scientists will closely track which group experiences more infections. The studies are also checking the vaccine's safety in addition to if they will actually work. So here's what some of you are saying about all of this online. Jeff says, not good. Flu vaccines kill people. What makes you think a COVID vaccine is safe? It's not. And Kim says, I will take it. Rather have a vaccine than COVID. And Sandy says, no, thank you. Not going to put that in my body. Of course, Chesley, this is something that can be seen as controversial, of course. I know yesterday when I found out the first woman who received the vaccine, she's actually a news anchor from WTOC in Savannah, Georgia, a black woman. And many people were actually applauding her on my social media because it takes a lot of guts and a lot of willingness to put yourself out there for the betterment of mankind.
Yeah, I mean, some people are just led to be the first to do certain things, and certainly we applaud them because that's how we advance science. And so, yeah, anybody who feels like they want to do this, that's a great thing. There are some risks involved, and I think they understand that. And so for us, it's up to us to pray for them and pray for these things to work so that we can all get better. So hats off to them for doing
Absolutely.
that. I don't know that I would, but but, and I know, Francesca, we've talked about this, you and I. Yeah. So again, hats off to them. And again, let's pray for those folks who, in the name of science, want to put themselves out there.